Thrillkill turns 25 years old this upcoming Friday the 13th. Sidestepping just how perfect this game having an anniversary on a Friday the 13th during the spoopy month is, what always bugged me is that you can't really find any good resources online about this game's, well, gameplay. While preparing this video, I tried to watch as much YouTube content as I could about Thrillkill. Some good, some bad, some with only hundreds of views, but most of them focused on the game's troubled development history and the events leading to its cancellation. And if they did talk about the gameplay, it was only surface level things like the basic controls, game modes, and the characters. Even the Museum of Modern ASCII Art Game Facts didn't have a great resource on the game's inner workings either, stopping at listing each character's special moves and Thrillkill inputs, which, let's be real, is why most people downloaded the game in the first place. For the longest time, all we had was an article in Tips and Tricks magazine which listed a handful of combos for each character, but this only barely scratched the surface. The only time people really got to see what lurked in the depths of Thrillkill's gameplay was an amazing combo video by Tony T released 5 years ago for the game's 20th anniversary, in which they sat down with all 8 of the non-unlockable characters and showed off some sick combo strings they were able to discover on their own. The description of this video for the longest time was the only place on the internet where you could get combo string inputs for each character. Yeah, even though by 1998 it was a fairly common practice to include a combo string list in your game, all Thrillkill had in its training mode was a Simon Says style button check. So it's no wonder why most casual players of Thrillkill stick to the single button combos that don't do much damage and are prone to getting countered by the enemy AI. So I decided to get to work. Starting way back in April of this year, I spent a little bit of my free time data mining Thrillkill, and I discovered stuff that, as far as I can tell, has remained hidden for nearly 25 years. This video is the story of how I found every single combo string in Thrillkill. So fair warning, you're gonna have to bear with me here for the next couple minutes because we're about to get very nerdy very fast. I'm gonna do my best to make it sound interesting, but if you hang in there, you'll be rewarded with Stilts McLittleperson going absolutely ham on a Yeti. Trust me, it'll be worth it. So my journey started with playing Thrillkill using the emulator BizHawk, which is the gold standard when it comes to tool-assisted speedruns, but it also has ways of prying into the game's memory. Throw in Lua scripting support and you have yourself a great tool for video game archaeological digs. It took a little bit of digging, but I found exactly what I was looking for. After following up on a couple of pointers in memory around the same neighborhood where the game keeps the player's current coordinates and animation information, I found the whole data structure where your currently selected character's combos are stored. Bingo. Alright. What this mess of letters and numbers are 28 byte long entries in a giant list that makes up your character's combo list. This is the animation ID set to play when you press these buttons, and I have no earthly clue what this is, but this tells the game that after this attack happens, you go to another point on the whole list to continue the combo, and this tells the game where to look for other options if you don't press this button for this attack. So once I found this mess in memory, I was able to track it down to a file on the CD itself, which is located in each character's merge.dat file. Hell yeah! So one spaghetti-coded Python script later, and look at this, friends! Every single combo for the character we have selected. No trial and error guessing in trading mode, and no stone left unturned. Now also in the merge.dat file is a list of each character's special cancels. So in this Kagargle mesh of Hex Vomit is a list that contains which frame you need to input your attack by, the animation ID of the attack it cancels into, the frame of animation to splice it to, and how many frames it takes to motion between to that frame. Now what was very frustrating about this list was trying to reverse engineer what moves cancel into the moves listed here. But eventually I was able to connect the dots and fill out every single cancel for every single character. Alright, congratulations! You survived the nerdiest part of this video. You want to see what knowing this information allows us to do? Yeah, it turns out this game has some pretty sick looking combos. A large reason these combos deal so much damage is that when you use a special move as part of a combo string, it deals double the damage it normally would. Even with players taking reduced damage when they're in the air or on the ground, this allows for some utterly disgusting damage in the corner. As awesome as these 0 to death combos are, I'm sad to tell you that they aren't actually very practical in real matches. Some of you may know that Thrill Kill has 2 counters, a high counter and a low counter. Hell, it's one of the few things this damn game actually tells you about. If you get attacked by a high or a mid attack and you press square or triangle in response, you'll parry it. Same thing with X and circle if you want to parry a low attack. What this game does not tell you, however, is that those are also your combo breaker buttons. Whenever a combo string switches from a high or mid attack to a low attack, an opponent can press X and circle before that low attack hits them to break out of the combo. And if that combo string switches from a low to a mid or high attack, you can press square and triangle to combo break that switch as well. But how do we play around combo breakers then? This is the real payoff for finding all the hidden combo strings. The 0 death combos are awesome, but now we have all sorts of tools at our disposal to really develop the meta of Thrill Kill. Firstly, we can find unbreakable combo strings that don't present any opportunities for them to be combo broken, so that when an opponent makes a bad attack, we can punish them with guaranteed damage. This usually involves a short string ending in a launcher for more juggles, or a hard knockdown that sets up a mix-up in the corner. A high tier character should be able to take off a third of somebody's life with one of these punishes. The downside to this kind of string is that they're really easily blocked. In order to get around blocks, we need to make a deal with the devil and use riskier combos to bag damage. This means the more mix-ups and combo paths our character has, the better. Let's take a look at this excellent Tormentor low string here. Let's say we land this first leg sweep. It's got excellent range and we can combo off of it. We can charge punch into a wall splat combo against certain matchups, but this can be high countered. We can hit them with a power uppercut timing mix-up, which can be high countered as well, but we can spring it on them at 2 different places in the combo, one early and one late. And then we have this odd X plus circle route where the low kick can be blocked since its startup is too long and it doesn't continue the combo, but if our opponent is expecting to high counter our other options, it'll hit and we can cancel it into a charged punch. The downside is that if they just hold crouch, they'll block it and our string will be cut short. I could go on and on about this, but honestly I think it's better saved for another video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a character guide or something. I'll do them if people want me to. It's also worth saying that you can grab countering players, and with grabs being frame 0 in this game, it's a powerful option. Nearly every single Let's Play I've watched on YouTube has players using the character's single button combos for minimal damage, but it's important to note that it's not like it's their fault. Look at the stupid lengths I had to go to just because there wasn't any information present on how to actually play and enjoy the damn game. I was able to compile all the information I gathered and got a supercombo.gg page approved for Thrill Kill. It's still very much under construction at the time of uploading this video, but at the bare minimum, if you go to each character's combo string page, you'll see everything. Most also have complete frame data information gathered using a BizHawk Lua script I coded, and a small handful even have complete character guides I was able to put together. You can also find other in-depth information on Thrill Kill there, like how the combo breaker system works, and links to the Thrill Kill community Discord so you can challenge others to online games of Thrill Kill. Oh yeah, did I mention that? This year, Heat XD has been extremely hard at working on a version of DuckStation with rollback net play, and the latest version even has NAT traversal, so you can just use room codes to play with others without needing to forward any ports on your router. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to give Thrill Kill another shot, join the Discord to get links to resources for how to play and mingle around with others there. The PvP meta for this game is still largely undiscovered, so it's not too late to join in discovering the secrets still lying in this unreleased cult classic. Thanks for watching.